Huh. And it looks like a National Film Board presentation of what's going on in Nelson tonight.
Oh, wow, man. See that flashing light up there? Like, I've heard about this before, and this is like the Morse code from Alpha Centauri that they've got in all their travel brochures about Nelson. Did you hear about that one?
Well, yeah, and it seems to be saying that advertising the latest show, Wild and Crazy!
Yeah, like on Channel 10. Hi out there. My name is Priscilla. Welcome to the show. I've got like a really special guest with me tonight. He comes all the way from Italy, and his name is...
No. May I please correct you?
Oh,
It was very nice. I liked what you had to say, but I must correct you. Please understand, I am from India. That's why, I look...
Oh!
I came directly from Delhi.
From
Delhi.
You just eaten?
No, the funny thing is I have Delhi belly here in Canada, but I am from the city of Delhi, which is in India.
Oh,
I've been to Italy, but that's not where I'm from. I've only been there. Thank you.
Oh,
Carry on.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Mr. Scaminami.
It's no problem.
Profusely. Well, let me start this all over again. Welcome tonight to the show. My name is Priscilla, and I've got a really, really special guest from India, and his name is Mr. Scaminami. Welcome to the show, Mr. Scaminami.
Thank you. I'm very delighted and terribly, terribly, terribly pleased to be here with you and with my viewers out in the audience. So thank you very much for inviting me.
Priscilla.
Priscilla. Yes, it's a very lovely name. You have such interesting names here in your country. What does that name mean?
It means, well, I don't want to get into myself. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's a very pretty name anyway. Yes.
And do I have your name right, Mr. Scaminami?
Well, that's my last name. And my first name is Baghdadi, and I am a Rugu.
A Rugu?
Yes. Very nice Rugu.
Uh-huh. I'm not really, I'm sorry, our religious guy wasn't here tonight, and so I'm not really up on like all the religious stuff. So, what is a Rugu?
Well, you've heard of the expression guru? The many gurus from India? I mean, in India, if you just lift up a stone, you find underneath that a guru. That's how many there are.
Oh, yes, I have. I've heard of this, like Shah, somebody or other, right?
There are plenty of them, but I am a Rugu.
You are a Rugu.
Yes, but I provide a great deal of enlightenment and happiness in people's lives. Only that I do not profess that you shall get that thing after you die. You shall get it as soon as I give it to you.
Thank you. Well, what am I going to get? I'm getting a...
No, I'm not giving it to you anyway. It could be anyone. You could have it, but not right now. Oh. You would suffer so much happiness, you would not be able to talk to me, and this is a very important interview.
Okay, I'm going to get right down to it right now, Mr. Scaminami from India. Now, I know there's lots of other Shahs out there in India, and I know that you must, being in the Shah business and everything, you must know a lot about like these other Shah guys that are out there in India. And like I heard like of a guy, and I think his name was Rajneesh or something like that.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Let me correct you. First of all, very, very nice, lovely way of speaking, Priscilla, which has a very nice name as well. But let me please correct you. Please say Guru when you're talking about gurus, not shahs. Shahs are something else. You wear a shawl, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about gurus and rugus. Oh. And I am a rugu. You talk about rugus, it's very nice. Now, what you're asking, as I can understand, is are there other rugus walking around? Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yes, there are. In fact, right here in your own country, I have many colleagues here. Yes, as a matter of fact, Jimmy Baker is one. And Oral Roberts is another.
Oh, I've heard of those guys.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Jerry Falwell.
Yes.
He's very close, very dear friend. In fact, he studied with me quite extensively. Yes, he read all of my literature and performed all the practices which go about to make you a very good Rugu. And very close to your own country, I might add. Yet you have this very nice lady whose name is Claire Prophet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Claire
me.
Prophet. And indeed, I checked with her accountant, and it is true. She is making a very big profit. So, as you can see, I have many colleagues. Those are only the primary examples in your own country. And hello, Jerry. I'm sure if you're watching, you're very happy to see me. I'm very happy to see you too.
Well,
Jimmy, I'm sorry I can't see him. He's behind bars.
yes, that was very sad, wasn't it?
Yes, it was an unfortunate situation, but well, even in our profession, we have unfortunate situations that come upon us and befall us, particularly in your country. In my country, I wouldn't have such a problem.
I
you.
emphasized so much with that Tammy Baker. I mean,
Yes,
I'm a
yes.
TV personality, and like she is too, and
Oh,
like,
she has such a, I think she has such a beautiful face, don't you?
oh,
Every time
I
I see
really
those
do.
big black eyes, she reminds me of porcelain doll or something from, I love horror movies anyway, so it is very nice when I see her face, I get very excited. Very nice.
You get excited?
Yes, it just, because I have watched all of your horror films and it gets you in the stomach. And I have so much power there that, of course, when my stomach is stimulated, then I just get worked up so totally from those ghastly images that I see from your films. And, of course, seeing Tammy Baker on so many films and on so many newspapers, I have constantly had stomach problems ever since.
Oh, let's forget about
Yes.
her. Let's forget about Tammy then.
No, I
You
enjoy
were
it, though.
not asked to be on this program to get all upset.
No, I never get upset, dear. That is only your interpretation. Rugu never gets upset. I am unupsettable.
Oh, okay.
I never get upset. I'm only expressing the power that I feel in my own stomach region.
Look
But
at-
it's not anger. Never getting angry.
Scaminami.
Please don't touch.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just one of those very particular things. It's not healthy for you.
Wait,
You're
is
not
it?
in the condition to be touching someone like me.
I'm not in
No, I
condition
don't
at all?
mind myself. I'm
Oh.
only caring about your own welfare.
Oh, okay. Well, you talked about this power. And like one thing I've heard, and I'm sure that you out there in the studio audience have heard that these guys are like, have lots of power. Am I correct?
Anything that you have heard is an understatement. But yes, you can apply those words. It's categorically correct.
And I am a well-read person. Like I read the National Enquirer and I read the Sun and like lots and lots of stuff.
Yes, you should have a lot of very strange things going on in this country. Every time I look at that newspaper, I find it amazing how advanced and how, well, so different your country is from ours. We never have such things going on in our country.
And well, what I'm
find
trying to get to know is like, okay, like you're a very powerful guy, right?
It has been said.
And I read all of this stuff like about like, Rugu guys and all these guys are really, well, sort of like sexual. Is that true?
Are you asking which question, please?
Well, I guess what I want to know is
Yes.
like, I hear like you guys are really sexual and like you have this like incredible power and like the incredible endurance and is that true? Am I being too personal?
No, I can
I'm
only say, as I had said before, that any such comments about any subject like that would be an understatement. So yes, you can go ahead and say that great endurance, great power, great lastability, great pleasure is provided. And not only for one, but for many. Thank you very much. In fact, all of my female disciples have experienced, how can I say, ecstasy in moments that I have shared with each one of them very personally. And I can tell you that you could ask any one of them and they would tell you that from their very own lips, from their very own souls, from their very own hearts, from their very own bodies. It's very true.
Well, you heard it first here. Oh. Thank you so much.
Yes, it's been a great pleasure. You could have even more pleasure than this interview, but you'd have to be one of my female disciples. But anyway, yes, it has been very nicely spoken with you.
Oh, thank you so much. And maybe we could have a cup of tea. Do you drink tea?
Chai.
Chai.
I drink lots of chai.
I'm learning so much here. I'm so excited. I'm learning Hindustani. I'm learning these Indian words, and we're going to drink chai later on. And my heart is...
privacy of my room.
Oh, wow.
Priscilla,
well,
would be
we have to go now, and it's been really swell. And thank you so much, Mr. Skamanami. And well, I'll see you all next week. And I know it's not going to be as exciting as this, but thank you so much.
I'll come again and again and again.
Thank you. I'll see you later too. Bye.
Geez, are we on yet? Holy crow. Well, hi. My name's Mac, and like we're selling used cars down here in the Kootenays, eh? Like, come on down. Me and my buddy Jim. Jim, where are you, Jim? Like me and Jim do it together. Anyways, get on down here. We got the whole ball of wax for you. Just all the parts you ever need. Just get down here.
Well, we're back, and well, I know like some of you out there have got like a really hard problem like with your hair, like you don't have as much as I do. Well, guess what? We've got the solution coming up for you like right now. Well, it's like a special secret formula. Well, anyway, stay tuned, and here it comes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ronnie. I'm here to do a testimonial tonight. Just feels wonderful to be here. My life has been transformed. I'm born again. And you know how I've been born again? Well, you people know you came here tonight. I've been born again because I now have hair.
Right.
On my head.
Right.
You read it in the National Choir, did you? About the Dr. Plug's magic transplant from the armpits to the top of the bald head? That's me.
Hey.
That's me.
Wow.
Fantastic, Ronnie.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why we're here.
Yes. And it's just so wonderful to be able to share it with you, and to share it with you out there as well. Oh, God. My dream has come true.
Oh, they're so bright.
You know, hair pieces, they just never worked for me. I could always tell. I sort of had an instinct, you know. And I just didn't know what to do, really. You know, I have to wear a hat all the time. I wear a hat like this. That's okay, but it's not natural. You can't wear a hat all the time. You can't wear it to bed. You know, bald hair, when you're out in the sun, you get sunburn. If you're like me, light skin and that. It just doesn't work in this life. It just doesn't work. So, do you have any questions?
Well, yes, I have a question. I'm in fashion,
I see.
and do you like my hair?
I love it. I love the sparkles. You're very attractive.
Thank you.
You're unique.
Thank
What
you.
hair?
You really are unique.
Oh, well, and I've been trying to, well, you know, like do things to hide the fact that I don't have any hair. And so I've come here tonight because, well, I read your story in the National Enquirer, and well, I thought that, well, like you're my last hope, Ronnie. Ronnie, would you please show us your hair?
You want to see my hair?
Yes, I do, Ronnie.
Does anybody want to see my hair?
That's why we came here.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Okay. There we are.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It really works.
It does.
Oh my God.
And, you know, and this is, what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks. Or maybe it's a month now. And this is what I've got.
That must be like
It hasn't fallen out or anything. Stays in. I haven't been able to brush it too much because I gotta watch that. Dr. Plug said if you start brushing it, pull it out because it takes time to root and stuff like that.
Oh,
Ronnie, I hate to tell you, one of them's coming out.
Is one of them coming out?
Is there a money back guarantee on this business here, or?
Is there a money back guarantee? Let's see. Yes, there is.
Hey,
oh, there's a money back guarantee?
Well, not really a money back. You just get in a, plug falls out, plug goes back in. That's all. Dr. Plug's, he stands behind his work. You go to a dentist. How many times you go to a dentist? One of these plugs has fallen out. I couldn't feel crushed about that. It's fallen. This one here.
That's the one.
I can't really see myself.
Oh, it's pulling in another one too.
Is it? Oh, damn.
Can I help you?
Well, this is embarrassing. I just don't understand it. This is the first time this has happened to me. Oh my God! And I'm on live television. Holy smoke! In the place. God, this is just too much.
Oh, Ronnie, I'm sure it's going to be all right. But look I'm in fashion, okay? And,
Okay.
And
That's right. We didn't hear your problem, did we?
well, I'm in fashion, and you're getting your hair from armpits, and
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? Let my arm hair?
Oh.
hair?
I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of
Oh,
you.
you are? Oh, thank God.
Yes. And you know where we could get some more hair, don't you?
No, Ronnie.
It doesn't have to just be the armpits.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Where?
It could be from this area
Well,
down
I'm glad
here.
you brought that up, Ronnie.
And these hairs are very
I'm glad
curly.
you
You don't
brought
have
that
to
up.
get it curled or, usually they're quite curly. I mean, mine are curly. Are yours curly?
Just a minute, Ronnie. I'll just. Excuse me,
Oh
Mac.
my God. Well, Ronnie, while
Yeah.
we're on the subject here,
Okay.
I brought my bear along, my
Yeah.
little buddy here.
Right. He's cute.
Yeah, you notice he's got a lot of hair.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Do you think he could help me out?
You mean you want to take some hair from that pork? I don't want anything to do with that. Sorry.
He's willing.
Look, you got hair on your chest.
Hey, stay out of there.
You mean you'd rather take the hair off that poor little bear than off your chest?
We'll feel it.
I know, it's lovely. I love little bears. I mean, actually, do you sleep with this little
This
guy
is
at night?
my little buddy, eh?
Yeah. He's sweet.
I just love it. I mean, he offered. you
Yeah.
know, some of-
But
enough.
anyhow, talk to Dr. Plug about it. Personally, I don't go for that at all. And you, look at your head. You must suffer from sunburn, right? Hey, look. These lights are awfully hot in here. Let's just cover that up. God, that's, it's painful for me to look at you. And, you've got to do this. You really got to go for this plug. And you don't have that much time. I mean, it's going to be hot, summer days again. And, you just don't have that much time. For this summer, that is.
Has it changed your sex life?
My sex, well, you know what they say about bald guys, how virile they are and everything? It's true. And I have noticed that my sex life, I don't feel quite as virile. But I'm more popular with the women.
Well,
So, you know what? I would rather have a little balance there, So I'm not looking for a complete recovery in my hair, like it's going to start growing from my eyebrows back or anything like that. I'm just going to have it, sort of slowly come back. And so I'll have a balance of lots of women and lots of sex. Well, not as much as before, but
well,
yes. Would you like to say something? No? Okay, that's fine.
well, Ronnie.
Yes.
As you know, I'm in fashion, and very much in fashion. And what I want to know is if I'm going to be using hair from my armpits or somewhere else in my body.
Yes.
Does it smell? I mean, am I going to have that smell?
From that area, you mean?
Yes.
Well, no.
I'm not?
No, you're not.
Oh, that's.
Thank God for that, eh?
Yeah, no cats following me down the street.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty vulnerable looking there.
you know how it
You're pretty
feels.
vulnerable too, eh?
You know how it feels, eh, Ron?
Yep. I know how it feels.
The fact is that I had some taken off of here and I had it transplanted here.
So that's important for you. You feel good about having it here, right? You don't care about here?
Well,
Well, that's okay. It's how you
I
feel.
kind of like to get it put back now. Can Dr. Plug help me?
Sure. Definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
that'd be great. That'd save my little
Yeah.
buddy's hide here
He
too.
can definitely help you. Hi out there. I know I haven't been including you too much, but I hope you feel included. Such wonderful people here. Cameras are so impersonal, like that eye there. See, I'm kind of new to this, and well, maybe I can get used to it. So, any other questions?
How much, Ronnie? How much
How
is it
much?
going to cost?
Well, you know you had to pay to come in here tonight, didn't you?
Yes, $5.
$5. Well, it's $5 a hair.
A hair?
That's right.
Oh, let's see.
So you don't have to have it done all at once. You know, you can have it slowly done like me.
$5 a hair.
$5 a hair.
$5 a hair, man. How many hairs in one of them there plugs you got in there?
Well, it varies, but you know, plug's the plug. Some plugs got 5 hairs, some have 10.
Oh, geez, I see.
Yeah,
So we could be talking $20 plugs, $50 plugs,
that's true.
any old kind of plug.
But you don't have to have it all done at once. You can have it done slowly, so nobody really knows. You know, it just slowly happens as you have money. And let's face it, to have hair for the rest of your life, you mean you buy a car? What do you pay for a car? You know, what do you pay for a house? Hair.
You're so logical. That's
Ah, you
beautiful.
know, hair, it's
Priceless.
and then you feel different. Like me, I just feel different. I mean, my life is transformed. I mean, you know, I don't have to focus this. I'm not a minority anymore. I got here, you know, they treat the jokes they make about you when you're bald, you know, on TV, you know, and it's like the worst bloody thing that ever can happen to you. You folks out there, any of you bald, you know about that? You know what I'm talking about, being a minority. You're a woman, you know what it's like to be a minority.
Boy, being
Right.
a bald woman, it's even worse, Ronnie.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wow.
I like you. Okay, now, is there anything else? You might want to know, does it hurt? That's one question I thought for sure you'd ask. Nobody asked, does it hurt?
Well, does it, Ronnie?
It doesn't hurt too bad. Like he just reaches in. See, it growing back already. I got some more. I can go in for more. I'm gonna get more. Actually, doing these testimonies, I go in and I get plugged up.
Free
more.
plugs.
Well, it's not free. You can, you know, I'm out here. I'm out there.
A
you know,
plug for a plug.
Anyhow, he just grabs these things, a plug for a plug. Well, it's a little bit better than that, actually. So he just sort of grabs it like this, and it doesn't hurt too much. And that's about all there is to it. And then he's got like a little kind of, how to say this, kind of like a little corkscrew kind of thing, and goes in here, and he just sticks it in. Got to be real sensitive about it for a few days, and then.
Jeez.
But I don't know what's going on here with these falling out tonight. So,
This is kind of like the opposite of electrolysis. Is this right?
I don't know.
Maybe ladies with mustaches should get together with bald men.
Now that's an interesting idea. I like that. I'll remember that. And I'll tell Dr. Plug. But
How about a free sample, Ronnie? What about that one there that's falling off your head? Can I take that one home with me?
no. I'm going to see Dr. Plug, and this is going to get it put back in.
How long do
Well,
the
yeah.
plugs live when they aren't in the body?
When they're not in the body, how long do the plugs live?
What's their survival? Can you freeze them?
That's another good question. I don't know. I could guess, but I don't know. Well,
Well,
I think that's a wrap.
okay.
Well, hey,
Oh.
thanks there, Ronnie.
Oh,
So you're gonna go for it, are you? That's what you're gonna go for it?
oh, I will.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you too. Hey, what are you got anything there?
Look at this, will you?
No,
There's
I'm
some
not.
side
Okay,
benefits
well,
to
that's
doing this hair clip.
wonderful. We'll do something together. Just hang around as a show.
Right,
Hey,
silk
lots of
heads or
ribbon.
something
Yeah,
like that.
I like that.
Holy
Okay, I'm
jeez.
ribbing like that.
Okay, fire on.
Lots of
Okay,
ball.
bye.
Is that gonna happen to me too, Ronnie?
What's that?
You know, like
Oh,
just the
Confidence, anybody.
the way that you
Yep.
handled that woman, oh my God, she was all over, she couldn't get her hands off you.
Is that right, eh?
Let me help you
No,
with this,
no,
buddy.
no, just leave it, just leave it. It's gonna be okay.
Maybe I can apprentice.
No.
Does he need any apprentice?
Oh, that was
I'll
great.
talk to you
Shake
about
hands
it
with my bear, buddy.
afterwards.
It's
I'll talk to you
working,
about it
it's
afterwards.
working.
It's working?
Shake hands with my
Okay.
bear.
So on there, Teddy.
Well, I just love your new scallop.
Yeah.
It looks like it could pick up TV signals.
So are you gonna go for it too?
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm gonna get a head start.
Okay, great. Okay.
Well, that was this week's show, and I hope like you really liked it, because like we all like really love doing it for you, and like I really especially loved like to be on camera and everything like that. Hi everybody, it's me, Priscilla, and guess what? I'm gonna have another show next week, and of course I will be on it, and like some of these people that you just saw already, and like maybe even more people. Well, like there probably will be, but like all the production crew takes care of all that. I can't handle everything. I mean, it's enough that I handle myself, if you know what I mean. Anyway, maybe some of you out there are like think that you're funny, and maybe you're not, but like maybe you think you are, and like all your friends tell you like you're a really funny guy or gal or something like that. Well, if you are, or you think you are, or like, you know, like your little nephew and nieces or whatever, you know, who's around you. Anyway, like they're laughing like crazy at whatever you do. Why don't you phone us here at the station? 354, and it's, let's see, it's 354, oh yeah, 354-4200. Is that right? Nod up and down, yeah.
right.
Oh, thanks very much out there in the control room. They're the control room because like they're like in control, right? Like I'm not like really in control at all, but they are out there because like they're the ones that are handling the camera and all that stuff. So anyway, if you phone us at 354-4200 and let us know that you want to be on like this comedy show or something like that, we'd be glad to take your call and like get back to you like maybe right away or maybe not. Well, probably sooner or later anyway. Anyway, have fun this week. It's springtime, and springtime in the Rockies, and have a really good time. See you next week. Bye.